One of the most controversial people online.
25-year-old Bonnie Blue from Derbyshire is making headlines around the world for filming herself having sex with teenagers and posting the footage online. She's been labelled a predator and has even been banned from Australia and thrown out of Fiji after planning to recruit the young men that she describes as barely legal to film with.
Bonnie says she's not doing anything illegal and doesn't sleep with anyone under the age of 18, but her critics say the men she's targeting are too young to understand the repercussions of what they're doing.
So is she just a content creator making money or a dangerous predator who should be stopped? Bonnie joins us now alongside Ashley James. Good morning, ladies.
Hi, morning.
Good morning. So first of all, let's start with you, Bonnie, first of all.
Yeah.
How did you end up in this business and how did you describe your job?
Okay, so didn't know too much about the industry before I started, and it's as simple as filming videos and putting it online. I guess that's how I started.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
But you had a job in recruitment, didn't you?
Yes, yeah.
So, well paid?
Yeah, average, sort of average pay, average annual leave, the whole thing to summarise it, average.
OK, fair enough. So we've been talking, as we've mentioned during the show today, your salary, what you earn at the moment is upwards, you've let me know, of £600,000 a month.
Yes.
I would change careers for that kind of money,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure I'd do what you do. Why have you decided that this is the route you're going to go down? Is it just about the money?
So it started off as just the money, because I didn't understand pleasure in sex as such. I didn't understand the educational side of things. So yes, it started off purely around money. But then as I got into it and as I educated myself in the industry, not only did I realise how much pleasure I received from it, but also how much there's a missing gap of educational, content online.
But how did you, it sounds almost as though you fell into it. How did you end up kind of getting there? Because that's quite a big leap.
It's a stretch, yeah.
So I started off camming. So when you go on these sites online, you can speak to girls one-on-one. I started off doing that for a couple of weeks. Enjoyed it, had good money, liked interacting with people. And then I was like, OK, I might set up Onlyfans because I was aware of it but didn't know too much about it. Right. So started off doing like your generic content with other content creators that was established in my area. And then I quite quickly realised how fake and how edited that is. And I wanted to take it that one step further.
Right, you have a very specific niche, don't you?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So, barely legal, 18-year-olds. Because as I started my content, I realised it was not necessarily relatable to the average person. And I wanted to make my content relatable. I'm just a girl, I'm relatable, I'm sort of the girl next door vibes. However, that does not portray online if I'm doing these rough, over-the-top scenes. And I want people to be able to watch my videos and be able to imagine themselves in it and, connect with it.
How old are you?
25.
So you're very young yourself.
Yes.
It must be a minefield for you to navigate to get to where you are. But £600,000 at the end of the month, do you know what? You take the risk and you see what you're doing. You've used the word educate quite a lot.
100%.
Are you educating just yourself? Or are you educating these people who are in their teens and, again, 18 and upwards?
So I'm still learning every day. But my content is educational to those that I'm sleeping with and those that are watching it.
And one of the things that you really reiterate any time where I've seen you talk about this at all is you say it's actually one of the safest ways of people having sex or losing their virginity.
Yeah.
Why?
So people say it's an unsafe environment, but I can't think of one situation where an 18-year-old has had sex, where there's security on the door, they've had to bring passport, they've had to sign consent forms, they've had to do a breathalyzer. Right. And then they're sleeping with someone that's educated and understands the industry. So what part of that is unsafe? So
in a practical way, how does it actually work? What do you do? Like, you put a message out and you say...
Yeah, I'm like, hey, boys, this is where I'm going to be. This is my location. If you'd like to make content with me, you're welcome to join the queue.
Right, now this picture...
So hold on. Sorry, Andy. So then people come to wherever you are, guys or girls or anybody.
Not any guys, but
OK, and they stand outside in a line and then...
A very formal, very British sort of queue style thing, yes.
Right.
Do you never feel frightened? Do you never feel
I'm more
intimidated?
nervous, I think, for the first few. I'm like, don't know what to expect. If you don't know who's going to walk through that door or who's going to be, in the queue, I don't have set requirements for people. So, I get more nervous, I think, than them for the first few videos.
And I was just going to say, that picture we showed...
Yes.
Who's in that picture? Is that your mum?
No, that's me.
That's you. I'm sorry, I can't see from wherever... But it was your mum that helped make the sign. So
Yes.
you've created, there we are, there's your mum. You've created a family business.
Yes.
And you're kind of, I suppose, do you look after your family? Do you take them on nice holidays?
100%, yeah, like, it's changed my life and it's changed my family's life for the better. And I want to, you know, if I'm having a good day, I want them to have a good day.
So how did they find out about it? Did you tell them? Did you sit them down? And because just putting myself in your situation, I cannot imagine sitting down and having a conversation like that with my mum and dad.
100%. So, no, I was always going to tell them that the video got leaked very quickly. And I was sort of only a week into it at this point. So I was always going to tell them, but I wanted to understand it better myself before I could sit them down and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, here's the reasons why. To start with, they was a bit gutted and was like, you know, we wouldn't choose this for you. But that was at the start. If I ask them now, it's a complete different story. They see how happy I am, that it is safe, and that the main thing is, like any parents, they want their children to be happy, and they can see the change of me, as you know, from working in an office, sitting in rush hour traffic, getting given 20 days annual leave, to now having this freedom and flexibility in life, which most people strive to achieve, but you know, they're not successful enough.
Ashley, you're sitting there. You've got some strong views on this, haven't you?
I do have strong views. I think, look, lots of women will be very understanding of the double standards there are with men and women, how a man's value increases with sex and a woman's value decreases. And I think there will be lots of us that are fully supportive of sexual liberation.